everyone. Welcome to my channel. My name is Ava and this is Stitching in the Interlake. And Jonah's home. Yes, he is, that turkey. I was worried all day about him yesterday. All day. He's sleeping beside his Lily Bell. He's all curled up there. Oh my gosh, I was getting to be beside myself. I thought for sure something had gotten him. But I kept thinking, Jonah's really savvy. He's really, he's aware of his environment. He knows what's going on around him. He knows, like if other mammals or something are around. You know, he knows his territory, and he does not go off after other cats. He's just not him. Besides that, he's neutered. He's never done that, all that kind of thing. So, but he's back home. Anyway, last evening I went to put Lily Bell out, and I called and called and called and called and couldn't find him. And I just thought, what the heck, for giggles, I'll put the garage door up. I put it up, and who comes sauntering out but that turkey? I don't know how he got in there. I did not open the garage door because I have no reason to open the garage door. It's not like I can get Susie in the garage. So I don't know how he got in there, but he didn't get himself out. So, yeah. So thank you for all your prayers, and Jonah's happy to be home. All righty. So now today is the last day of May. It absolutely is. And so I have another review for you all. And this one is from, yes, Paintbynumberday. Okay. So I ordered 2 projects. They didn't give me a choice. Well, they gave me a choice of 2 of 5 kits, and so I chose the ones that I thought were the best for me. For me, okay? It might not be to someone else's liking, but yeah. So, alrighty. The first one is, oh, just a minute here. I gotta show you this. This is Paintbynumberday. Okay. And, oh, lucky catch. And it's a budget-friendly store, of course. It's got Mona Lisa. Just a minute here. I'm going to, there. All right. So it's got Mona Lisa brand, Yeshu brand, Spring brand, Joy Sunday. It's got pillows and mesh bags and tools, and it's got new arrivals. It's got Huracan. It's and Huracan seems to be improved. That not seems to be, they are improved, and I want to thank them for that, because that is very that's very good, because the way that it was before was just no. And I think they realized that after the feedback they were getting. So they do have a hot sale, not a hot toddy, but a hot sale. And they have anime, Harry Potter, stained glass, silhouette, country cabins, accessories. So they've got sewing needles and bags, And I've got one of these. Oh, they're so good. These clips here. You know, so they've got a lot of stuff. These marking pens here, these erasable pens, the ones that I had received are not very good, and it's the same brand as these ones. It just fades away. Just by the end of the day, it's almost all gone. So, so here you have a big size cross stitch. Let me see. They have cross stitch crafts. So they have these bags. I'd like to maybe try one. I have the, oh no, I know what they are. They're just canvas, like canvas bags. And I have this one. So, and they've got bookmarks, pillows. So they got a lot of stuff. And they've got big sale, 8% off. Okay. So they do have that. So and there's a code there, and I will put the code down. So alrighty, let's get to this, shall we? And if you're just new here, thank you. 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 It's such a joy to have you here. If you're just passing through, please consider liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. I love reading comments. I'd love to know where you're from. I don't need your street address and your phone number. Just the area. Because we have a lot of people on here, and they're from all over the place. So, yeah. So the first one I got is a Joy Sunday, and it's called Daisy 2. This is the number for it. And I found this beautiful because it's just got all these flowers in there, and I think these are lupins here. And of course the daisies, the white daisies. They've got some purple flowers in here. I don't know what they are. I'm trying to think of what these spikes are. Can't remember. This is the chart, and Joy Sunday's charts are just impeccable. They are so good. There is a little bit of back stitching, especially around the daisies. Okay, the other flowers are in the back. Now, these could be lupins too, because that's what I'm thinking these ones are. But I thought there was another. It could be lavender too. And I think these are clover. So lots of beautiful flowers in there. Here is your key. Okay. Now, I'm just going to see here. Isn't this something? Wonderful. Thank you, Joy Sunday. This key now matches the key on the fabric. Thank you, Joy Sunday. This is wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And it's less confusing, especially to new stitchers. But we'll take a look at that in a minute. You have 2 needles here. Yeah, they're for 14 count. There's 1.5 cards. So because this is a 14 count, you only need 2 strands. Just a second here. Oh my goodness. So there's that. Look at those purples and the yellows. I had daisies in my bridal bouquet, along with yellow roses. And yellow roses are my favorite. And here are the other colors. Now, they went back to these old cards. Please, Joy Sunday, bring out, oops, bring these type of cards. Please use these type of cards. Okay? Please, please, please. Yeah, almost got it. Oh, just a minute. Oh, okay. So, there are 35 colors in this, so that's good. Everything is sliding off my lap. Put that one there. All righty. So this is the product number. Okay, so this is what this is. I guess this is their number. Okay. So look at how beautiful that is. I love the fabric that they're using. Oh my gosh, I love their fabric. Perfect, perfect, perfect. But as you can imagine, there's a lot of confetti in this. And as you will see, the daisies, once you start putting the back stitching around the daisies, they'll pop. So, and you've got some tent stitch. So you've got, what is it here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tent stitch and 5 back stitch. Okay. So even though this is small, it's got a lot going on. It's very busy. The edges are serged, which I always love. That is your size right there. Marcia, I just got your message about Jonah. Thank you. So right there, 125 wide by 174 high. That is here, this, okay? The size of it is 30 by 40, okay? But when you bring it down, when you take off the border, it's about a 20 by 40, or 30, sorry, excuse me. I always take 10 off, okay? So, yeah, I think so. Unless they're measuring now on just on the inside. I don't know. So, but that's beautiful. It is. I love Joy Sunday. I love Joy Sunday. I love 14 count. Yes. Please bring out more 14 count. There's a lot of beautiful charts there that are, they're 11 count. Please bring them out in 14. Offer them as an 11 count for those that need it bigger, but still have the 14 count as an option. Please. Okay, so the daisies, let me see here. The daisies were $8.29. Now, the second one that I received is this one, and it's another Joy Sunday, and it's a 14 count. I'm not into these. Oh, gosh. I'm not into this. This is a mermaid. I'm not really into mermaids, never have been. You know, mermaids, Pegasus, dragons, serpents, that kind of thing. I'm just not into it. But I decided to get this because I seen someone else had shown it. So there is, I think, yeah, it's this number. This is the number here, okay, for this design. Now, this is a biggie. There are 12 pages to this. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 beads. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 backstitch. And there are 42 colors. Okay. So these are all beads here. So you got to hand it to Joy Sunday. I mean, like, look at the size of that chart. It is magnificent. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, I know these are supposed to be beads here. Okay. This is stitched, but I would put a big bead here and here, because that's just who I am. And see, there's another big one here. I don't know if they're air bubbles or what they are, or they're just beads around her because they seem to be part of her. So I might just put a big bead in here. And I'm not sure. Yeah, these are all beads, so that's okay. The only thing that really I think I would darken up some of these colors in here. And here, I don't like the way her arm is, like here in the shoulder. I don't really care for that. But I would darken this up, her bodice, and that. But yeah, these things here I would put as beads. See, right here. It is doable. It's very much doable. And if you're into mermaids, it's wonderful. It's just not a genre that I will that I've just never been in. I've been into angels. I love angels. Fairies are kind of iffy for me. Gnomes are big for me, depending. But we each have our own style, right? So I wanted to get something that was a little bit out of my wheelhouse. Okay? Just something that was not me, and to look at it through the eyes of me. Would I stitch it? Yeah, I would stitch it. There are 2 needles. There are 2 cards, and these are the cards with the numbers, you see? And I love these cards. These are the best. And here, and here. So I think for her, I would, you know, maybe the picture doesn't do it justice. Maybe once you get into using these colors, it'll look, the tail will look better. Now, the part I do like, and this is a biggie, okay, is the coloring down in here. This part I like. Okay, so here, let me get, see, right there. Let's put that over there. See, right here. That part I like. And here, the fin, I like that. This here I would try to change. I know it's supposed to look like fish skin, right? But it's surged all the way around, and I expect nothing less from Joy Sunday, because Joy Sunday to me is the creme de la creme, right? They were the ones that basically started this whole thing by doing this. And I've been a loyal follower of Joy Sunday. I have others kits, and I've been getting into Yishu and back into Huacan and Spring Brand, you know, so I am expanding, you know, and how I look at things. But when I see Joy Sunday, I know it's going to be good. So that's it. So this, no, I stand, I think, just a minute. Let me see here. Now, this key does not match key on here. Okay. I don't know what I was thinking, but I don't believe there's another key in here. The other one had it. Yeah, no, this is the only key. Okay. So if you're going to stitch this and you run into problems, you will look at the chart, but you will see that the symbols are different. Okay, so maybe eventually Joy Sunday will get them all to be coordinated. But there's lots of bands of color in this. You know, the more I look at this, the more I'm growing fond of it. Yeah. It's nice. I just have this problem with her arm here, her shoulder. It just doesn't, I don't know. To me, it doesn't look natural, this shoulder. So I may just try and adjust that. I'll see. But the fabric is really nice again. Really, really nice. It is 177 by 292. Okay. So, and that's all this. That's the inside. Okay. So it is a biggie, but you do have bands of colors. So in here, I think I would change this. I'd put something different color or something in here. And this fishtail looks like those, I don't know what they're called. They're called the Japanese fighting fish or something. They can only be in a tank by themselves. They can't be with others. I don't know how they mate, but they fight, and one will come out the victor. So you cannot put, especially I think it's especially if there's two males. So, but I don't know enough about them. So they're beautiful fish, though. So Alrighty, now the other part on this are the beads. And I am not sure about these beads. I don't know what kind of beads they are. They do give you a beading needle, so that's good, and it's a shorter one, which is good. Now, I don't like to use plastic beads. I just don't. And I gotta see what these ones are. I don't know if these are, oops, dropped one. Let me see. Come on, get on there. I can't tell. It's almost like they've got a little bit of give to them, but I don't know. It doesn't say what kind of beads they are. I know some of the earlier kits had plastic beads, so I'm not sure. They do mark them. I wish they would mark them, put a little tag on here instead, because that can wash off. And so I think these are plastic beads. See? I'm almost sure of it. They're plastic beads. Yeah, they're not heavy, and they don't have that sparkle to them. I wouldn't throw these out, but I know I would say these are plastic beads. Okay, there. And there's that one, of course. So, now I know why they put in plastic, because for one thing, it's cheaper to make. And the other thing is that they are lighter in weight. But if you see a lot of the, okay, say you look at chatelaine or at mirabilias or at lavender and lace angels or, you know, whatever it is. And you look at the beads there, okay? And I've done a lot of bead work in my day, lots of it. You can tell the difference. You know, there's just a difference in the sparkle, the shine, you know, and they're heavier, right? Now, you can use these. There's really nothing wrong with them, okay? So if you don't normally buy beads or don't have a stack of beads, I would say go for this, okay? And if you're new to beadwork. And beadwork is extremely easy. Absolutely. Instead of doing a cross stitch, okay, you are going to do just a half a cross stitch. So you'll just do, for me, it's always this way, okay? So bottom left to top right. And you must continue to do this because otherwise the bead will be crooked, okay? So you don't want that. So you come in through your hole, it can be either side there, like that. And you bring your needle out, you pop a bead on it, and you go down here like you would do one arm. And that's it. That's it. Yes, That's how you put in a bead. It's very easy. Okay, I know a lot of people, oh, I can't do beads. What is it? You know, and all that kind of stuff. No, just go slowly. Put the beads in. Well, you can put the beads in as you go. And I do not believe, or is there back stitching in here? Oh yeah, there's a little bit of back stitching on her fins here. And her hands. And her hair, face. Okay. But you put the beads in last. Okay. But say you're finished at the bottom. So you're working from the bottom of her, like, say you're working here. Okay. So you finished up all the stitching in this area. Then I would place the beads in there. Okay. And just make sure that when you attach that bead, you kind of just give it that little tiny tug to make sure that it's snug. Okay. So that's what I would do. But I would not put the beads in first and then do the stitching. No, because it's just going to get in your way. Your thread is going to get caught on it and everything else. No. Okay. If you choose to do it, that you put the beads in first, okay. But just know that it is, it's so much easier when you put the beads in last. So now, I don't know if I told you this, but where is it here? The mermaid, it was a 40 by 61, so it's a 30 by 51, 30 by 50. And it was $14.87. All the information will be down below. And Paint by Number Day, they used to be called DIY Choose. And then they changed their name to Paint by Number Day. It's all one word. Okay. They're a good company. They're really good. I think that they have a lot more choice now than when they were on just DIY Choose. And like they have these pillows here, and you can do these things. This is cross stitch. Okay. And well, I guess you have to stitch these, I think, these pillows. Yeah, you do. They're set up so that you stitch these tote bags. I think, well, it's not really saying. It's a hand needle point bag. So I guess that means that you just do a half cross stitch or whatever. I don't know. I'll see about getting one at some point, just to be able to say I've got it. You know, you don't have to. I doubt you have to stitch the whole thing, but it's all up to you, you know. But Paint by Number Day, I'm finding, is much, much better than their old namesake. And so I would go and pick them out. They have a big sale, 8% off. And I will put the code there. And I believe it is that, I'm not sure here. It's free worldwide shipping. And it says over 59 pounds. So I'm assuming that's around 70 US dollars or so. I'm just hazarding, I guess. Okay. Because I know the pound is worth more than the dollar is. So, Oh, look, and they have these little doilies now. Those are kind of cute. I think those are kind of cute. That's different. And they do have this one here, which is just, I would call this a beginner's. Okay. And if you are just new to cross stitch, start out with a beginner's cross stitch. Okay. Because you don't want to be spending too much money, especially on something you don't know if you are going to like. So it's always best to, just try it out. Make all the boo-boos you want as you're stitching, as you're learning. That's the time to do it. And we've all started at the beginning, even though I've been stitching for 55 plus years. Okay. I started, I don't know how old I was, 8, 9, something like that. And I'm 65. I'll be 66 in June, in October, which is coming up pretty fast because today is the 31st of May and tomorrow is the 1st of June. That is meteorological summer. So I get to change my pictures over to summer. Today is also the last day for the Jungle Fever, which is May's challenge. Tomorrow we begin Patriotic June. Okay? So that is anything that you deem, not anybody else, you deem as patriotic. Like if you're from the UK and to you it is the double-decker buses and the telephone booths and, Big Ben or whatever. And that's what you consider as what you would call, which strikes you inside as being patriotic. Go for it. Yes. So I did find my O Canada sampler. I was so happy. So I'll be starting that. And I thought I was going to have to do the Canada girl. No. Yeah. Canada girl, no. That's what it was. Okay. So, but I'd still like to do her. Maybe next year. All right, everybody, have a fantastic day. Thank you so very much for watching. Thank you to Paint by Number Day for sponsoring this video. I really appreciate you coming and choosing my channel so I can showcase your products. I just love it. I just love it. And this mermaid is kind of growing on me. I'm still not a mermaid person, but yeah, it's growing on me. It is. So I think I'd have to change some colors though. So, all right, everybody. So may you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be well. May God bless you this day and every day. God loves you, and so do I. So does Miss Twinkle Toes yourself, Miss Lilybell. And let's see if I can get him. There's that turkey. There's that Jonah. Yeah, he just had something to eat. So I'm just happy he's home. I'm so blessed that he is home. And thank you for all your prayers. Thank you, everyone. So please remember on Sunday, there will be a live from 12 noon to 2:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Okay, so remember that. So, all right. Thank you, Jesus, for being my Lord and Savior. Thank you for saving me from my sins. Thank you for being there in my darkest and deepest moments. Thank you for loving me like you do. Thank you for caring enough for me that you would die on the cross for me so that my sins would be forgiven. And that's a prayer I pray for all of you as well. Toodaloodles, everybody!